was hoping to come in just being able to reset a foundation. I think in the past, like I've had that foundation before, but last year things happened in my life where, stresses of like, losing a loved one and just a bunch of things. So I felt like I've lost that solid foundation that I once had. So I wanted to rebuild that foundation so that I could seek more clarity in the new direction where I was going, and also to see that kind of like, just seek more clarity. So like Tracy said too, build a higher vibration. So so I feel like when I first came in, I kind of was like, I almost felt a little embarrassed because like, man, I feel like I'm a hot mess. Like I am just I just don't, I just was like, in a sense, I was kind of like here, but I wasn't like, woohoo, happy. Like I was just like, existing on the calls. But then now I actually feel like my vibration's higher. Like some of the exercise that we've done over the weeks, it's really set a foundation. And it's helped me really think about like, okay, where do I want to go in the future? What does that look like? Now out of the woodworks, things are just coming in place. I'm meeting the right people who will help me get there. Like even coming up with doing that exercise and then coming up with that kind of tagline. I don't know how I'm going to use that, but I can really feel it. And then another lady that I met too, just who's going to, like, I just had a call with her and we sat down. She's from a network that I deal with mompreneurs. And we were just having a Zoom call. And it went for 2 hours. And she's like, okay, this is what we need you to do. This is what you need to do to it. I can totally see it, blah, blah, blah. And
so this is that coach girl. We talked about this.
The impact call that I was going to have.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so now I feel like I'm blocked. Like now I have a direction and a sense of where I'm going. And same thing with the B school. Like I feel like, well, she's kind of almost laid out the plan, like, because I couldn't really understand. I couldn't understand, like, well, how do people do that? How do they build a website? How do they blah, blah, blah? Like, in a sense, that was blocking me, like the how to do these things.
Mm-hmm.
And she really helped me through that. And then that's why I was thinking about joining B school, because it's been on my mind for the last 3 years. I'm like, this year I should really do the B school. So when you just said that, I was like, oh, maybe that's another sign. I've been kind of like, oh man, should I do it? Because it is quite the investment. But I really believe in my heart to heart that like I could easily make that money back in no time. And I feel like that's kind of what I need. And I know there's a lot of freebies online, but I feel like I need to have that community and that structure to really do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I put that much of investment into it, like, you know what I mean, then I'll actually take myself a little bit more serious. So I feel like I've redeveloped a new foundation so I can go forward. And my vibration is a lot higher. I'm attracting better things. I love meeting with you guys every Tuesday. It's amazing. Even though, sorry, I missed last week. I was so tired. I was so trying to stay awake, but I was like, I love meeting with you ladies because exactly, it's like the accountability, it's that connection, and you know what I mean? Just it's really nice when you really have that weekly commitment to be with each other. So, and I think you're amazing, Adara. You're just like, you're awesome. And I just like, even at the at that little mix we had in South Surrey, you were just like,
our Jesus mingle.
Huh? Which one?
Our Jesus mingle. Oh, which one? No, you meant the one where Tracy was at too.
Yeah, the one in South Surrey. Yes, at
the coffee shop.
Yeah,
the Java lovers. The
Java lovers. That's right. And I'm like, man, see, you're just so good. You're just full of energy, and that's
vibrant.
What I used to be, and I want to like you were so inspiring then, and I'm like, that's awesome, and that's what I would love to be again. And so, yeah, thanks for inviting me to the group, because I really appreciated it and I loved it, and yeah, you guys are awesome.
And how can we make it better? Is there anything that you also would love to have included? I know going forward, I've obviously included the sacred gifts, which is the piece where you get to uncover your gifts, right? And then be very aware that when you're in your gifts, you're on purpose. And then the other thing I'm including is 2 private coaching calls too, just to, I don't know if I need those. I don't know what else could we use to make this even more rich of an experience?
I think private coaching calls are always a good thing.
Okay.
maybe maybe one, at least one, I think is always
Yeah, one even, like that's
for
that's
sure.
a lot for you, right? In a group to offer two to each person, but
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely private coaching call is important.
Okay. I like it because then they could kind of talk about maybe something that's not in the book, or it could be another block.
Frozen again? Am I frozen? Oh, did you hear
A
me?
little
Sorry.
bit. No, I didn't hear you. Sorry, do it.
Oh, I was saying the Sacred Gifts program, the workshop is amazing. I've been through the workshop before, and it's absolutely amazing.
and actually that reminds me, Adira, I think you were gonna send me information on that
Okay.
because you were saying I need to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really think everybody should go through that workshop.
Yeah.
It's an amazing workshop, and you learn a lot. And yeah, absolutely. What else? I think. Well, the accountability. I think maybe one thing that's missing is maybe just like, what is the one thing that we really want to accomplish this week, and then talk about it. Did we make it?
Right. Okay.
Or
Oh, I was actually going to run that by you guys. Thanks for that message. Gotcha. Okay.
there you go. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
are cutting out there.
Sorry, it's frozen. Sorry, did you hear what I said?
That we leave every week with like an account, like something we wanted to accomplish for that week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you meant?
Yes, that's what it's saying. And then coming back, the next week, did we accomplish that or not? So, because that's important. Like, what's our next step? Like, because we always have to think, what's the next step, right? And so, yeah, so that would be helpful for sure.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think weekly, like midweek check-ins are awesome also, but people have to be really committed. Like when you're in a group like this, it's a commitment, it's a job.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, but in order to have success, I do feel like, sometimes like once a week is great.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes even just a quick like midweek check-in, like, hey, how are we doing with that action plan and that step?
Right, that could even just be through the Facebook group.
Exactly.
Just the midweek check-in.
Yeah, exactly.
And you guys got my emails, right? Because I sent out a
Yeah,
weekly
yeah.
email. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Actually going into the group, our little pod, and being like, how's everybody doing? That wouldn't be bad if I just touch base in there too, right?
Yeah.
No, that would be perfect. And that would get you using
The pod.
the pod, and then it might, create a bit of a life of its own.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, that's great. Duette, are you okay with just that, or is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.